Oh man, oh man, that was a yawn. It wasn't trying to be spooky to go with the slideshow as a Cookie Run Kingdom. Another update, and we got some new characters. You had Moldy Mold Bodyguard, big dude. He came out same time as Dark Enchantress, and then you have Venom now, and we have Pom Pom. So we're gonna try to get Venom Doe, and we're gonna try to get Pom Pom. Not on this one. On this one, we'll talk about something completely different. But also, and again, we're not sponsored in any kind of way. I'm excited about this one right here. Cookie Run Oven Smash. You got pre-register that's already started for it, and basically what it is I guess it's their 5 versus 5 battle royale, kind of like think Battle Star or Brawl Stars. So if you understand, like, if you play games like that or Overwatch and stuff like that, it's one of those. So that's not my cup of tea. It's more my son's cup of tea, but I am willing to give it a try because I've been playing a hell of a lot of this fucking game, and so I just started playing the Witch's Castle, which is like a puzzle game, which is basically an RNG puzzle game. You're not going to be able to get every. That's a different conversation. So anywho, what's going on in here? Let's check. Let's see what we got going on in here. We're going to talk about the guild today. We represent the Lollipop Guild. All right, we got that. That's great. We got all that opened up. That is great. He's been building forever on this one. Do I want to skip? Because I'm just forcing to try to get to that's way too much to give up there. That's a ridiculous amount to give up. Is this reasonable? Oh, that's not reasonable. I've never really used these. Let me just wait. Fuck it. Just wait. Just be patient. It is what it is. I can't see me using the hour ones. I don't know what I would use the hour ones for, honestly, because there's just not enough. The bigger things, like I'm getting to the point of the game where some of this shit's just gonna take days. So today we're gonna talk about the guild, right? And how the idea of, I guess, trying to save a guild, create a guild. Maybe you have a guild. Maybe you just started playing this game and you're like, hey, I have the ability to jump in a guild. What does that look like? Well, let me show you from the perspective of someone who's new to the game, who's still trying to figure this shit out. All right. So you get in the guild, you get a chance to do your greeting, and this basically, it's not a Chick-fil-A ad. No check-ins, battles, or relic. After 21 days, and I kick you. That's just the iron fist that I have to lead with. But basically, you have this space here, right? And this is all your guild members walking around, doing their thing, just walking around. You can go ahead and tell your team that this is a priority that you want to, expand. And I believe you work together collectively, knocking stuff down so that you can create more space. You can put someone in charge, to decorate, meaning to move all this stuff around and make it nice and do their own thing. You have a shop in here that resets, and the shop is pretty cool because it allows you to buy some things that you can only get with the currency that the game gives you. You also have this flame here. There's certain activities that you're going to do. It's going to give you the ability to use that here, and when you do, you can increase, and it continues to build. Now, when I got here, respectfully, I think it was like we had just kind of got into the 30. So and this has been since December. So this guild is under new management. With that being said, we even changed the name of the guild. So if you want to hang out and be a part of the guild, go for it. I'm also going to help you with one of the challenges on the guild. It basically says you want to do a laughing emoji in the guild hall. This is the guild hall. So if you're trying to, like, how do I get to the guild hall? Well, this is right here. This is the guild hall. Click on this. You get in here. You'll have your character. Your character is wherever the logo is of your name. So you click this. You switch here, which I don't know why they do it this way. You have to be your cookie. That's a whole nother story for a different thing. The customization of what your cookie can be in the town center is just wild. But anyways, not in a good way, in my opinion. But anyways, you got to switch to your regular cookie. You got your favorites. from what you've been using, but technically just click this button right here, and then you're going to emote 2 times. You could do 3 if you want, it doesn't matter, just emote, and that's it. And you're going to unlock that other challenge. Press this to drop it down, get your eagle on, and again, hit the character, switch it, pick whatever character you're used to picking or whatever you like to pick, and that's it. And that's how you get this one right here. When you do this one right here, you've already checked in, it's going to unlock this one, and that's how you get it. So anywho, after I believe 14 days of non-activity, the leader, if they're not participating, it's going to kick the power to an officer. So you can make officers in here. Officers have the same power as far as kicking people. You get a 3-day expel limit, so you can kick out 3 people per recycle or reset of the day, which is normally like 10 o'clock Eastern time. Now, if you select officers, they have the ability to rename the guild, do the guild message, and kick out people. This is the part I don't like. Now, if they had officers / lieutenants, I would get it. But if you're not communicating in Discord, or you haven't played with anyone for a long time, or you can't communicate, there's nothing stop. They can't kick you out, and they can't close the guild. Only the leader can close the guild. But that it's unfortunate if you get someone that comes in and writes some ridiculous message, because you assume because they play the game every day, they kick ass in battles, and you know they've got a really cool setup, that they would respect whatever you have set up. But without communication, without being on the same page, you can't guarantee that. So I personally don't know or think if I'm going to give the ability officers or the ability of officer to anyone. And that's why I'm saying it kind of like with a question mark. For the group that I have here, I just got this guild about a month ago, about a week ago. I got this guild because the guild leader wasn't here for 14 days. There was no officer set up. Now, maybe there was no officer set up for the same reason. So what happens is it goes and gives you power based off of who's the most active. I'm hella active because I just started playing this game. So I was the most active person in this guild. So when I started understanding the mechanisms of this guild, I said, or the guild in general, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna take charge. I'm gonna, let's we're all in this together. So I started looking at certain things like the museum. You have certain relics here. You get these relics by doing some RNG stuff. There's some other ways you can get it, but most of the time you do your alliance, and you're going to get an opportunity when you get through wave number 4, and you'll be able to get these, and you're trying to stack them up to level them up. And as you level them up, they're going to give you certain perks. And that's another thing that makes it cool getting into a guild, because a guild is going to give you perks. And that's the main reason you're trying to get into the guild. You're trying to get family and friends and community, but you want these buffs. And if you look at higher level guilds, they're going to give you more buffs. As you get more relics, you get higher buffs, and these buffs will help your cookies do what they need to do in the story, in the mode, in XYZ. Now you also have rankings, right? These are your rankings, and you get a chance to see your ranking versus the top in the world, and that's just what it is. So the goal is to make, this guild just have members that are just active. Now we have been growing. We went from 15. So we're actually getting people that are joining the guild since it's under new management. I've been advertising this guild on Discord and some of the videos we've done on YouTube. So that's pretty cool. Now, some of the other stuff that goes with saying for the guild is you also have the guild battle, right? The guild battle will tell you what's going to rotate when the days switch, the next boss or monster. It gives you the monsters that you're going up against. It gives you the participants, who's in it, who's out here smashing it. GG's to them. They're out there smashing it. It'll give you a dashboard that'll tell you who was smashing it last time, who's been doing it for multiple times, what was your ranking as a team. And we've gone up. We went from the 50s, 50,000 to the high 30s. So we're chipping in the right direction as a team. But anywho, you come in here and you get a chance to practice. You can set up your team. A lot of times there's metas and teams that you should be using. For instance, with this one, I believe the meta would be this team. I'll go in here so you can see a better look of it. It would be this team here, but they're just not leveled up yet. I just haven't put any resources into them just yet, so I'm not there. But this is the team I probably would go in against this boss. But what I've been using is this team here. This team not only is leveled, but the weird mix that one of the guild members has shown that works. This will triple what I've been doing before. Is it the best? No, but it's gonna get the job done. Now there's some other teams. Let me see if I can show. This is a team I believe that people are using on certain monsters, not this one. You also have this one right here is another team that people are using. I can see Pom Pom being in a mix of this one necessarily. I don't know where, but this is another mix that people are using. So there's certain ones, and again, not this monster. And I don't think this one at all. Well, yeah, you could. Let me stop. Point blank, there's different mixes that you can use, but the mix that I normally use would be this one. They're leveled up. They have a nice synergy. There's some other ones that work for other bosses. I'm not going to do it now because I'm not going to bore you with it, but I am going to do my part. You do your part, I'll do mine. I'm going to do my part and do my 18 tickets, 9 on each. But yeah, so you're trying to find out what you want your guild to be about. Do you want to be competitive? Do you have a Discord? All that other stuff. We don't have a Discord. Don't know if we'll get to that point. I don't think I have the time for that one, but we have been leveling up. We're now 38. We just hit 38 yesterday, actually. And so yeah, you got that. Now you have also Cookie Alliance. This is a really cool mode that I really like. I'm at Hero. Look, let's go. Cookie Alliance is basically where you're making these teams. You have 5 teams that you have, and you're trying to take this team through this gauntlet of bosses and other things. And as you get through different waves, then you're going to get relics, and those relics you donate to your guild, and that's how you get XYZ. Now you also get these gems here. These gems allow you to power up your artifact. Now when I first started playing, when I was new, let me know in the comments if there's a different way to do this, but first you light your beacon of valor, and give or take how many cookies you have, and you'll get your blast mode, and it'll work for about 28 days or something. But what I was doing was I was leveling these motherfuckers up evenly. So by the time I get to the end of the Alliance season, I would have each one of these probably at 10 or something. That is not the way I don't think you're supposed to do it. I think you're supposed to do it kind of closely to how I'm doing it, where you pick one strong team and you're adding those buffs to that team. So these aren't for necessarily everyone. I was trying to, it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. What I'm doing now is this is my team, right? This is my main team. This is the team that'll go through the whole thing. So each element I'm using for that. So I focused on chaos, then poison, and then fire. And so that's what I'm doing. I think other people might sit there and say, hey, look, then max this at 20, max this at 20, then max this at 20. And then that's it. That's a big enough boost that you're getting with power versus this. So I don't know. I'm still learning. Let me know in the comments. Some people play where they don't put anyone in for 3, 2, 1. They just one. You just put that one team and you can clear the whole thing. I am not motherfucking there yet. Now with this one team, I'll show you again so you can try to do your own thing and look at with this one team. Got some help from somebody on a Discord. This team is the best team I put together that went through this alliance. All right, so this team got me all the way through to E3 and to Hero. Now I didn't get all the way to the end. I'll keep working them a little bit more, but still, that's great. That's better than what I was doing before. Yeah. Other than that, like I said, I think that's it. You can set someone to be a keeper. You can have someone else. They're not an officer, but they can decorate everything out here. We do have a keeper. We have someone in charge who keeps the grounds neat and clean. Like I said before, you get the chance to make your guild whatever it wants. And this guild, if you want to join, we're on the Dark Cacao server. The requirements are that you are level 45 for your kingdom, your power none. Again, just jump in, and if you're active, again, 21 days. I need to change this actually. 21 days. We will remove you if you're not active. And why 21 days? You might not play every day, and that's cool. There's some guilds where they'll kick you much sooner. But 21 days, I think, is enough time for you to log in, do your guild stuff, and then move on and do whatever you're going to do, whether you're going to play the game or not. Because what happens is, I'll show you here, it shows you, again, your activity points. What are you doing for the guild, you know? And then if you do your guild battles, mind you, there's 18. So there's 18. So you're able to see who's using it. And since I've started this new management, we're watching more people participate. Before, no one was participating, which is unfortunate, you know, because there's a lot of great stuff that we can all get. And if you're going to be in a guild, regardless what your skill set is, you're a new player or not, why not help the guild to get better boost for your cookies to help you play the game. So 21 days allows you, in my opinion, to log in, do what you got to do. Like I said, come in here, click this, change this, do your 2 emotes, click your 3 quests. That's your daily, right? And then go in and do your cookie alliance. The game is gonna give you 4 off the rip, or 6. You get 6, but it slowly creeps up. I don't remember what the time of the reset, but you're gonna just use 1 for each one when it first opens up. You use 1 for each one to get as far as you can. Again, you're looking for 1 good team. It's nice to fill the rest of the stations, but 1 good team. And then you also get the ability to do your time pass. I'll just use it right now if you've already cleared it. So like, for instance, I cleared this, so I'm going to burn it just to burn it, but I can use 1 to get all the way down. It's like, all right, bomb, I got a nice little relic. I picked up some stuff, and then I donate it to the guild. So now the guild gets this, and if you get enough of them, they level up in their section. But I'm not going to use any more because I really want to get hero done. So I want to tweak some stuff, get that finished, and farm that for the rest of this little season. So you go ahead and do that. Then guild battle, you go in here and you put together a really good team. If you don't know what team to use, then you go to dashboard, you look at one of the rounds previously, and you say, hey, I like what this person was doing. It'll show you what treasures and what characters they were using, even the levels. And you go in there and you can do a practice, like I said, do a practice run, or you can do this. Once you do it once, you can use your time, and just like I did the last one for the Alliance, you just use that to finish it. So that's what I'll do offline and get it done, get it finished. Other than that, that's really it. You'll come in here and you'll take the flames they give you and you'll use those flames. The cool thing about the flames, and I'll burn them now, is you can only get cream puff cookie here. You can only get the fork and the knights and the monocle. You can only get that here. You can't get that anywhere else. So it's, again, like I said, it's important to use this for so many reasons. So let's go ahead, let's draw this. Which I do like this, because solo leveling Arise doesn't do this when you get this many. You can just press the button, bomb, there you go. That's everything you got. You draw it as once. So I'm gonna be able to fuel the fire and level up cream puff. So let's go. Got some jellies. What else? Let's go. More for cream puff. This is great. This is great. Do I get any more pulls? Yes. Let's go. Monocle. Okay. I think that's what I saw. Yep. There's only one of those. There we go. So we're finished with that. So the reset, normally you get all the goodies, and that's what I'm using. I'm using everything from the reset that I had. You come in here. This is all the flames that you picked up, and you're gonna donate. You say, hey, I want maximum. I want every one of them in there. Bomb. You donate. So now our honor system goes up. That'll reset in those days. But then this is the more important one. Other members are gonna come in and donate, and as they donate, they're gonna increase this level, which again increases what the guild is able to do. So yeah, if you're looking for a guild, one more run. If I had anything to say, to be like, hey, what's your spiel? What's your what's the guild about? Like I said, it's supposed to be active and casual. Like, I get it, you got a life, you know, you're playing the game in different time zones, all this other stuff, but if I could, Dark Cacao, one more run. It's a casual active guild, level 39 now. Just your minimum is Kingdom 45. We were ranked 50 in December. Now we're, getting up there in the 30s. We're learning. As far as the relics, we have should be 99 out of 114. So we're going. So it's casual, active, play at your own pace. We are friendly, chill for the most part, just not too chill. Don't be inactive for over 21 days. The 22nd day, I'm gonna kick you. That's just what it is. We do in-game messaging only right now, no Discord, and we welcome everybody. Again, casual, supportive, just be consistent, one run at a time. And it's under new management, all right? It's under new management. So with that being said, you could have been anywhere in the world and you chose to be here, and I greatly appreciate that. Until next time.